You know the drill, right? We've all been there. You're scrolling to the very bottom of some marketing email, hunting for that tiny, almost invisible unsubscribe link. It feels like this frustrating game of hide and seek. But as we're about to see, why that button is so hard to find is a much bigger deal than you might think.
Yeah, this pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? It's that feeling of being totally trapped in a maze of marketing with no clear exit. If you've ever felt stuck in an inbox you just can't seem to escape, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
Oh yeah, it's the classic story. You sign up for one little thing, maybe a discount or a free guide, and the next thing you know, your inbox becomes this giant billboard for newsletters and promotions you never actually asked for. So you scroll to the bottom looking for the way out, but the link is hidden, or it's broken, or it's just not there. It's this incredibly frustrating digital dead end.
And look, while it feels like just a simple annoyance, what we're really talking about here goes way beyond bad manners. Hiding that button isn't just a case of poor design. It's an issue of your fundamental digital rights.
So let's get into the key concept here, the right to opt out. This isn't just a suggestion or some kind of courtesy. It's a defined legal principle. It actually gives you the power to say stop, as in stop processing my data, stop selling it, and for sure, stop emailing me.
And it all really comes down to this super simple difference. Opt-in is basically you raising your hand and saying, "Yup, count me in." But opt-out? That's your right to put that hand down at any time and say, "Okay, I'm done now. Thanks."
And this is where it gets really serious. Because we're not just talking about bad manners anymore. We're talking about something that is often flat out illegal. Major privacy laws, like GDPR over in Europe and others all across the globe, they mandate an easy way out. Deliberately hiding that link is a manipulative design trick known as a dark pattern, and it can land companies in some very real legal hot water.
And for any company out there that thinks this is a smart strategy, well, here are the consequences. When you make users feel trapped, they don't just give up, they hit the spam button, which absolutely destroys a company's sender reputation. They lose customer trust, and even worse, they can trigger really expensive investigations from regulators.
So if it's illegal and it's bad for business and customers absolutely hate it, why is it still so hard to just unsubscribe from some things? What's really going on here?
I mean, it seems completely illogical, right? You'd think everyone would want to make it easy. Well, it turns out there are a few key reasons this frustrating practice is still hanging around.
It really boils down to three main culprits. First, you've got the companies that are just hoping you won't bother. They're literally banking on your frustration giving out before you find the link. Second, you have businesses that are genuinely non-compliant. Maybe they're just unaware of global privacy laws. And finally, and this is a big one, there's the problem of outdated systems, old tech that just wasn't built to give users easy control.
Okay, so enough about the problem. Let's talk solutions. What does a better way actually look like? How do we fix this whole mess? Well, it starts with imagining a simple, universal standard that every single company should follow.
The goal here is actually pretty simple. We need to shift the power dynamic back to where it belongs, with you, the user. A clear, consistent standard for opting out would eliminate so much confusion and frustration for absolutely everyone.
And this right here, this is the perfect blueprint. First up, one click. No logins, no guilt trips. Just one click and you're done. Second, a visible link. It should be obvious, not hidden in the fine print at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Third, it has to have a real-time effect. None of this wait 10 business days nonsense. Fourth, a simple confirmation message so you actually know it worked. And finally, number 5, a great preference center. This gives you the choice to just get fewer emails instead of leaving entirely, which is a win for everyone.
So, let's bring all this together. At the end of the day, this whole conversation isn't just about getting a cleaner inbox. It's really about understanding and exercising your power.
I just love this.
This is the ultimate test for any user experience, right? Could your grandma unsubscribe? If someone who isn't super tech savvy can't easily and intuitively find that button and make it work, then the design has failed. It's really that simple. It's just a beautiful, clear measure of true accessibility and respect for the user.
And in the end, that's really what this all comes down to. The ability to control your data, your inbox, your entire digital footprint. That's not some feature or a perk that companies can just decide to offer you. It's a fundamental right, and it's one we should all be demanding.